we both go and inshallah learn from them. Alhamdulillah, we had blessing of connection to the Shrine of Lady Masumah, salamullah alayha. That is very, very dear and very, very special. I didn't know myself for several years after being in Qom how significant is Lady Masumah. And then alhamdulillah, I found a book was written about Lady Masumah, and that was called Karimiyya Ahl Bayt. And that book was very useful and opened my eyes. And then I kept thinking and reflecting, and alhamdulillah, I had opportunities to talk about Lady Masumah for our students in Jamatul Zahra, visitors. Till a few years ago when we had sessions, we started, alhamdulillah, English lectures in the Shrine of Lady Masumah. And then at one point, we had tawfiq to have 4 sessions on Lady Masumah. 2 sessions on her ziyarah, 1 session on historical role of the lady, and 1 on a spiritual position of the lady. And they are alhamdulillah available online, and a book is also published, but it's out of print, otherwise I would have brought for you. We have only a few copies left, but inshallah very print. I can tell you that this lady is very special. Very, very special. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given her a great role for helping seekers of knowledge and seekers of purity. I just mentioned one hadith, and inshallah you can follow these in those lectures. There is a hadith from Imam Raza alayhi salam, in which he said, "Man zaraha kaman zara." Whoever visits her has visited me. You know, Lady Masumah is one of the people for whom we have received ziyarah from Ma'sum. So we have ziyarat ma'thur. It's ziyarah is received. So imams have recommended her ziyarah and have also taught us how to do ziyarah of the lady. And Imam Raza in this hadith says, whoever visits her has visited me. I knew this hadith, but I had not really understood it till when I was giving lecture in the Shrine on Lady. And then I realized that there is a depth of meaning here which I had neglected. When did Imam Raza say this? When Lady Masumah had already passed away. Because you know, Lady Masumah on her way to visit Imam Raza was attacked in Sawe, and some of the brothers and other members of the group were killed, and Lady asked to take her to Qom, because Qom from the beginning was a place that lovers of Ahlul Bayt were there. And then she was there for a short period of time in a place that it's called Bayt al-Nur. And then she passed away without being able to see Imam Raza alayhi salam. So, she has passed away. Imam is alive. So, visiting Lady Masumah after departure, means visiting her shrine, is considered as equal to visiting living Imam. I don't know if you get two sides. We may even have hard time to believe when lady is alive, visiting her is equal to Imam when he's alive. But Imam Raza is saying something more. Said she doesn't need to be physically alive. Even now, if you go and visit her, it's like visiting me. And Imam doesn't exaggerate. So it means that whatever you want to gain from my visit, you can gain from her visit. You want light, you want solution for your problems, you want shafa'ah. What do you want from visiting Imam? You can get it when you visit the Shrine of Lady Masumah. And then I thought, if Imam Raza alayhi salam said this, wouldn't Imam Jawad also say the same thing? I don't think you can say, no, it's only for Imam Raza. Imam Jawad would not say this. So wouldn't Imam Hadi also say this when he was alive? Wouldn't Imam Askari also say when he was alive? Now you imagine what Imam Mahdi would say. So if you want to visit Imam Mahdi Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahu Sharif, now you know where to go. Visiting Lady Masumah gives you all the spiritual benefits that you want to get from ziyarah of Imam. And she is the one who has been granted the right of permission, that's a right of intercession, shafa'ah. Ya Fatima tushfa'i li fil jannah fa inna laki inda Allah sha'nan min ash-sha'. No one can do shafa'ah without Allah accepting that. And you know, shafa'ah in the Quranic sense is special. If you remember my lecture in Milad, it helps. Shafa'ah in worldly sense is someone on your behalf goes and talk to someone that has power, has means to help you. For example, you want to get your hajjah, your work, for example, done from the king. You ask someone to go to the king. Okay? You cannot ask everyone because everyone has no access to the king. And you cannot ask anyone who has access. That person must have also a position, respect. For example, the cleaner also goes to the king, but you don't ask cleaner to do shafa'ah for you. Because king can easily say to cleaner, no, you don't know. So if a criminal asks the cleaner to do shafa'ah for me, the king says, no. He has committed some sins and I don't want to forgive him. So you have to find someone who has access and hearing of the king. King listens to him. Yeah? But still, King may accept and may not accept. But in the case of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He has introduced to us the people that He has given them right of shafa'ah. So, if they do shafa'ah, their shafa'ah is not going to be rejected. For example, Quran. Rasulullah said, فَعَلَيْكُمْ بِالْقُرْآنِ إِذَا الْتَبَسَتْ عَلَيْكُمُ الْفِتَنُ كَقِطَعِ اللَّيْلِ الْمُظْلِمِ فَعَلَيْكُمْ بِالْقُرْآنِ فَإِنَّهُ شَافِعٌ مُشَفَّعٌ. What does it mean, شَافِعٌ مُشَفَّعٌ? It means something that intercedes and its intercession is accepted. Allah is never rejecting the Quran if Quran does shafa'ah for you. Allah is not going to reject shafa'ah of the Prophet if Prophet does shafa'ah for you. So you have to make sure that you get the shafa'ah of the Prophet. That's the main thing. Otherwise, if he does shafa'ah, Allah is not going to reject. But there are conditions for getting their shafa'ah. For example, Imam Sadiq alayhi salam said, لَن تَنَالَ شَفَاعَتُنَا مُسْتَخِفًا بِصَلَاتِهِ. If you underestimate your salat, you cannot get our shafa'ah. It's not that we do shafa'ah and shafa'ah will be rejected. They will not do shafa'ah. Yeah, they have some standards. But if you manage to get their shafa'ah, then inshallah after that there is no word. And Lady Masumah is the one that has the right for shafa'ah. Not only in the ziyarah, we have also that famous hadith from Imam Sadiq alayhi salam, which says, with her shafa'ah, our Shia will go into heaven. So, inshallah, we hope that we can better appreciate this great gift that Allah has given us in Lady Masumah, this second Fatima, and benefit inshallah from her motherly love, her motherly care, and inshallah Allah gives us opportunity to inshallah go together inshallah to her ziyarah, but even from here we can connect to the lady. And